Good morning. How are you doing today, Whey?
I'm doing well, man. How you doing?
Absolutely fantastic. Before we even get started, the people here in the Carolinas need to know that you are coming here to Wilkesboro, North Carolina on July 20th. Have you ever been there before?
Yeah, I've been to North Carolina a bunch of times. I love it out there.
Oh, my God. Especially the stage where you're going to be on is like right there where the Appalachians, snuggle up to the rolling hills. It is going to be such a great night with you coming to the Carolinas.
Oh, it's going to be amazing, man. I'm going to have a good time, brother. Me and my band, we like to have a good time. We're going to come there and have a good one with y'all.
Well, I'll tell you what, your music is really catchy in the way that, it's almost like every song is a movie about to be made. You break down this video just before the dawn. Oh, my God. You must have had top-notch crews on with you to film this.
Oh, I did, man. Gio's a great videographer, but even he was floored by what we come up with. We just filmed it at the perfect time of day, and in the perfect location at the perfect time with the perfect people. It's like God wanted this video to be perfect, and that's what we got.
Oh my God! One of the things about this video is that it instantly put me into even go deeper into researching who you are, and because I sat there and I thought this is like something that has happened in his own personal life. I have to figure out if this is a true story or not.
Well, it's a very true story. Other than the getting shot part, I never got shot, but I was in a point. What I tried to do was recreate. It was hard to make a drug addiction appear on screen.
Right.
So we used getting shot as the drug addiction. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
So it took me back from when I was a kind of tore up human being to where I am today is what we was kind of aiming for. You know what I mean? And that's why the message at the end, to help people get help. You know what I mean? Because if somebody stuck their hand out and helped me, and I just want to stick my hand out and help somebody else.
That is so true. So true. You talk about the drug addiction. I've always believed that creativity is the addiction and that it could be the enabler. Do you believe that?
It is, but that's a good addiction. Creativity is a huge, huge addiction, but it's also a good one. And that's the way I feel about life these days. And matter of fact, I was just sitting there thinking that the other day is that addiction can be a good thing. You know what I mean? As long as you're addicted to the right things.
Right.
You know what I mean? We're all addicted to something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What you got to do is you got to take your addictive personality and point it in a direction that's helpful and good and healthy. You know what I mean? Like right now, I'm addicted to my family. I'm addicted to going to the gym. I'm addicted to doing good things with my music and being a good, productive member of society. That's what I'm addicted to now. Back in the day, I was addicted to darkness.
Yeah.
I was addicted to drugs. I was addicted to women. I was addicted to just horrible things. You know what I mean?
When you talk about you were addicted to the darkness, but so many creative people go to that darkness because they believe that's where their next song is or their next script for a movie.
That's the truth. That's the truth. But I'm trying to find inspiration in the light, and I'm finding it.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
I got to dip back. Don't get me wrong. I do have to dip back into my past to get ideas for songs sometimes. You know what I mean? And that's not a bad thing.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Singing about the struggles you went through is not a bad thing. It helps people relate to you. It's like, because I found that now that I'm sober and I'm trying to live my life right, that I've come across sometimes as holier than thou, and I'm trying to gear back from that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm not trying to be that person. I'm trying to be a helpful person who can, offer good advice. I'm not trying to come across as somebody who's better than somebody, because I'm absolutely not at all. You know what I mean? It took a lot of work to get where I'm at right now. A lot of it. I had to fight a lot of demons, just like an inner war going on inside of me.
Mm-hmm. That's almost like what Stephen Furtick of Elevation Church said this past week. He says, I have lived so that God can reach you. And it's like, same thing with you, Whey. You have lived your life so that others can find their way out. That's
the truth. That's the truth. What I'm trying to do is I'm making the same mistake that parents make all the time. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Parents are constantly trying to drill into their kids, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this. And our kids are hearing wah, 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 because they don't think we know anything. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm trying to come across. I'm trying to be a better communicator these days, not only with my children, but with people. You know what I mean? Because it's hard to give people advice and it land on open ears. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's like a puzzle. It's like a new puzzle, and that's what I'm working on, is the puzzle.
Putting your personal changes and challenges into these song lyrics, I mean, that's an amazing, transparent conversation with the listener. How did you gain the confidence to say, this is me, we're going to have to take this route?
Well, the thing about it is that I've always been an honest human being.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Even when I was knee-deep in addiction, I would never rob anybody or do anybody wrong on purpose. You know what I mean? It's just, I've always been a super honest person, and I feel like everybody ought to be able to be honest, you know what I mean? Because there ain't no perfect people out there.
Right.
And if people are coming across as perfect, that means they're either lying to themselves or they're lying to everybody else. You know what I mean? The thing about it is, you got to own who you are.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean in that way, because it's Gene Simmons that always said that, you know, if you don't think that it's larger than life, then nobody else will. And sometimes I think that we put that too deep into our heart and think that we are larger than life when really we're still just a mustard seed.
That's the truth. That's very much the truth. That's why I'm trying to stay humble and grounded. And, you know, just like yesterday, before I went to the studio, I got down on my knees and I prayed the most honest, deep prayer I could possibly have prayed. And I believe I was heard. And I believe as long as you live your life that way and you're honest with not only yourself, but our Creator and the people around you, then life is going to be very beneficial for you and the people around you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You know, I'm so glad that you openly speak about that, because so many people like to hide behind their four walls about their beliefs. And when you've got to use God as a tool, and you want to use God as a tool, it's amazing. You don't have to hear an authentic voice. Just know that you're there to be used as a tool. Exactly.
That's what I want to be. I don't want to be the solver of the problem. Right. I want to be the tool used to solve the problem, and that's the only thing I want to be. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I'm not saying I want to be broke, because I do want to be able to support my family. You know what I mean? And I want to make enough money to support my family.
Right.
Other than that, I just want to be a beneficial, helpful part of society. That's it. That's what I want. I want to be good. That's it.
I love the idea that you're wanting to put family first, because, oh my God, I don't know who my real father was. I mean, because he had his own little life and he went on and did his own thing. So I'm jealous that you're getting to do this. But at the same time, Whey, you're teaching people fatherhood means having a presence in your child's life.
That's the truth. That's the truth. It ain't just fatherhood. It's also being a good husband.
Yes.
Being a good friend. It's anything you want. Anybody who means something in your life, you need to have contact with. You know what I mean? And I'm bad about that with a lot of people. But, with my kids and my wife, it's an everyday thing, no matter where I'm at. That's why a lot of people don't like technology. But I tell you what, technology has been great for me, especially when I'm on the road. I can just FaceTime my wife and kids, sit here and talk for hours with them. You know what I mean?
Speaking of that technology, in today's world, I mean, it's not just about being on that terrestrial radio station. What is your vision? Is it to really be strong in video, streaming on a place like iHeartRadio, or is it still just, I got to get on, let's say 99.7 The Fox?
It's all of it. Honestly, I want to have my fingers in all of it. You know what I mean? Anywhere that I can reach people, I want to be a part of that. You know what I mean?
I do.
I really enjoy the creative process, and it ain't so much that I can pour my heart and soul into a song, and if nobody hears it, was it worth it? You know what I mean? So what I really want is to be on all of that. You know what I mean? I want people to, even if they don't like my music, I would like people to hear it once. You know what I mean? So whatever avenue I have to take to make that happen, I'm good with.
You've been known for recording EPs. This is your first full album. What are you doing? You doing like 16 songs and then picking 10 that'll go out there? What you going to be doing with that?
I think we're going to put 12 on it.
Really?
I mean, I've been thinking about it this long and hard, and I got 12 songs that I really absolutely believe in, and that's what we're putting on this album. We're going to put 12 out. And it's going to be a rocking, thoughtful album. You know what I mean? It's going to have a little bit of something for everything, you know, something for everybody, I mean. And, you know, I believe in this album wholeheartedly, and I really can't wait for people to hear it, because I think I have put Whey Jennings on an album.
Yeah.
And I think everybody's going to either love it or absolutely have to have it. I guarantee it. If you hear it, you're going to love it.
Yeah.
I'm sure of it.
Taking the music to that live stage, what kind of an evolution does it have to go through?
Oh, we just got to get, you know, the thing about it is we tour most of the year, you know what I mean? So we just have to have time to work up the songs. And then as soon as we work up the songs and we're comfortable with it, we throw it right out there. You know what I mean? And sometimes we throw it out there before we're 100% comfortable with it. You know what I mean? But, you know, that's what we love. We don't get paid to play music. We get paid to travel and set up and tear down. That's what we get paid for.
Oh, I know that feeling.
You know? I mean, playing music is fun. That's what we like to do.
Where can people go to find out more about the new album, the song, the video? Because, I mean, they need to. I want them to invest their love in your present day journey.
Well, my website is wheyjennings.com. Facebook, Whey Jennings. I mean, all you got to do is Google my name, Whey Jennings. I'm the only one. I mean, there's no others. It's W-H-E-Y Jennings. It's a weird name, but it's mine, and I own it. So just look it up. Type in Whey Jennings. A whole bunch of protein powder, and then me will pop up. So, yeah.
Please come back to this show anytime in the future, Whey. The door is always going to be open for you.
Well, thank you, brother. I appreciate it.
Well, you be brilliant today, okay, sir?
You too, brother. Have a good one.